One look and I breathe.
Hello and welcome in, everyone. I am so excited to have you here. My name is Kat, and you are with me at Thrive with Grace. Today, I am so excited. We're going to be talking about overcoming obstacles. Before we jump right into this topic, we've got a lot to cover, but I want to remind you to please remember to like and subscribe this channel, because your likes and subscriptions let me know that I am talking to you personally, that you are identifying with me, and that you're liking what I'm saying. So please do that. Your support means everything to me and to my current subscribers. I love you. I appreciate you. You're just the best. So we're going to talk about overcoming obstacles. As you know, you're never going to have that perfect life or that perfect situation. There are going to be situations and things that happen within your life that you're not going to be prepared for. And I like to refer to them as obstacles. There are things that you did not expect, things that you do have to handle and overcome. Now, one of the first things that I'd like to address is this journey called life and the healing that has to come with people like you and I. You have to heal. And it's important for you to know that healing is not linear. There are situations that are going to take place. There are obstacles in your life that are just going to pop up out of nowhere. And you may get hurt during this process. You may even hurt yourself. There are times where you may not value yourself or cherish yourself the way that you need to, but you are going to need to heal from those things. And it's not linear. It's not going to be a bed of ease. And I'm not going to promise you that it's going to be easy. You're going to have daily challenges that you have to go through and personal fights within yourself that you are going to have to overcome. Please, I preach this in so many of my other videos. If you're here on this journey with me, try not to be so hard on yourself. We are now in the habit of practicing self-forgiveness and giving yourself grace. That is the purpose of this channel. Grace is necessary. Having mercy on yourself and not being so hard on yourself. We can always be our worst critics in this journey called life, in this race, this rat race. You can sometimes be your worst critic, and it's not fair. You're not being fair to yourself. Give yourself the time to heal. Don't expect an overnight remedy. There is not a special band-aid that you can put on your heart, on your mind, on your soul, on your spirit that's just gonna make everything all better. You hear people saying, oh, well, you got out of a relationship, go ahead and get you another man, or go ahead and get you another woman, go ahead and get you another partner. It does not work like that. You are going to take that unhealed trauma to your next relationship, and it's just going to continue to build into a mountain. I heard this expression and it hurt my heart so badly because I did not understand, but sometimes you can make a mountain out of a molehill. That expression hurt me to my core because honestly it was being used out of context. But in this situation, you can create something that was small and continue to just build it up, and eventually you may crash or you may go off on the person that is actually there for you, the right person that has finally come into your life. So it is important to heal. Don't bring the trauma from past situations into a new one. We don't want to do that. It's not going to fix anything. And most importantly, it's not healthy. It's not fair to the person that you're in your new relationship with. What we want to do is work on ourselves, take time, and heal and work on ourselves, whatever the situation was, whether it was a past relationship, childhood, trauma, things that we just did not let go. We need to focus on that and deal with the real and move forward from there. I want you to take time for yourself. Let's practice and understand what actually took place, what happened, and let's see what went wrong, what we could have done better, and hold ourselves accountable and not place blame on the other person. I know that, of course, as a child, there are things that happen that are beyond our control. I understand that. But we have to take time also to heal our inner child. We do have to do that. You have to heal your inner child, that little person that can still remember what happened during that time. I don't know why I'm staying here, but I feel like I'm speaking to someone and I hope that I'm helping someone. But take time to heal and love on that inner child. Let's deal with the real. It's time out for trying to bury that situation and act like it didn't happen. Deal with it head on, face on, with grace, with understanding, with prayer. You can do all things through Him which strengthens you. Trust me, I'm a believer. What I want you to do, let's go through the situation. Let's see if there's another way we could have handled it. Let's also reframe the situation. Let's talk about better practices that we can put into place to prevent ourselves from being in that situation any further. Those situations, sometimes we make the wrong decision and we should have made better decisions, more wiser decisions. That was the past. Leave the past in the past and let's also move forward as we're dealing with it. You cannot stay where you are. The world is continuing to go forward. It is continuing to go forward, and you cannot heal if you remain in the same state where you are right now. I want you to also practice those positive affirmations. I am worthy. I am healing. I can handle this. The past was the past. I am made new. I'm a new creature. Now, I can't promise you that in doing this, some other obstacle is not going to come up. That's not the way the world works. In order for you to grow and to become the person that you are meant to be, there will be what I like to call character building moments, character building challenges. That and those things are placed into our lives because Almighty is looking to form us and mold us into the creation that we were meant to be. When you are thinking of a diamond just doesn't just come out of the mountain and it's a diamond. No, that diamond has to be polished, chiseled, broken down. It gets scraped down, it gets bruised, bumped, however you want to describe it, and then it becomes a beautiful diamond. But when it first comes out of the mountain, it looks like an ordinary rock. You are a diamond and you are built and made to withstand any obstacle, any challenge that you are faced. You just need the tools in order to handle those things. So I want you to be brave. I want you to be resilient and hold yourself accountable with grace, with understanding, because you can do it. You can handle it. I know that sometimes there's that fear of the unknown, there's a fear of failure, and we oftentimes do feel alone when we're handling obstacles and situations, and it just seems like no one understands. Trust me, I've been there. I go through those things all the time because I too am learning. I too am still growing. But there are support groups available. There are pastors. There are family members. There are friends that you can talk to. And most importantly, you can talk to Almighty. He cares for you. He loves you. If you don't have a direct contact, definitely reach out to me. I am always here. You can shoot me an email. My contact information is in that little description box below. So you can definitely reach out to me if you just need someone to maybe vent to or talk to. But don't be afraid of handling this obstacle. Don't be afraid of growing and becoming the person that you were meant to be. I see greater for you. I believe there is greater for you. I believe there is higher. I believe with you that the sky is the limit. Let's take the time. Let's do the work. And I will always say to you that you are loved, you are deserving, you are worthy. Please don't be so hard on yourself. I'm begging you. Learn self-forgiveness. No one is perfect at all. We all make mistakes, but as long as you are alive and living, there is time for recovery. You made a mistake. You're not going to be the only one in this world that makes the mistake. It will not be your only mistake. It is a character building moment. It is an obstacle, and it's a test to see how you're going to handle the situation. Now, if the same situation gets placed in your way all the time, you may need to remove yourself from the environment that you're at. Sometimes we need to go ahead and step away if we're in a bad relationship, if we know this work environment is toxic, if this relationship is toxic. You do not have to stay in that situation. I myself had to remove myself from those situations because they were draining me and I was not living up to my full potential. So sometimes the obstacles that we face are possibly our own fault. So we have the power. You hear that song, I got the power. You have the power to be able to change your situation. You have the power to be able to change the environment and your circumstances. You are built for it. You are designed for it. You are uniquely and wonderfully made, and He did not make a mistake when you were created. And I'm going to leave you on that note. I hope that this video was a blessing for you. If you haven't already, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. You mean the world to me. And if no one has said it today, I love you and you are worthy. Be blessed. Peace.